Your inbox is flooded, your team is lined up at your door, and you are personally putting out 3 fires at once. In the moment, doing the work yourself feels like dedication, but stepping in to solve every minor crisis creates a bottleneck. When you constantly jump in to save the day, your team learns to wait for your intervention instead of taking action. You are actively building a culture of dependency. Think of organizational challenges like a dangerous, fast-moving river. Right now, you are exhausting yourself carrying your people across on your back. To build a capable team, you have to stop carrying them and start teaching them to pull themselves across. You have to hand them the rope. To make that shift, we use a 4-step framework called the Rescue Recovery Protocol. This process transitions your daily management style from crisis intervention to capacity building. Because taking over a struggling project doesn't make you a strong leader. It ensures your team remains weak and incapable of independent survival. Step 1 of the protocol addresses your rescue radar. This is the automatic psychological impulse you feel to swoop in and fix a problem the second an employee looks stressed. When that impulse hits, pause. Ask, is the building actually on fire, or is this person just struggling with a task? Often, this urge comes from our ego. We confuse our desire to be needed with their actual need for help. Your immediate action here is restraint. You must actively refuse to take the task off their plate or offer a quick solution. Building a self-sufficient team starts by dismantling your own habit of playing the savior. Step 2 is the Socratic pivot. This is where you replace advice giving with targeted questions, forcing the employee to access their own problem-solving skills. A hero manager hears a problem and immediately prescribes a solution. A mentor manager hears a problem and responds with an inquiry. Start by asking, what do you think we should do? This stops them from downloading the problem and forces them to analyze the situation themselves. Next, ask, what support do you need from me to solve this yourself? This sets a clear boundary, keeping the execution firmly in their hands. Finally, ask, what skills will you build by navigating this difficulty independently? This reframes their current frustration as a deliberate opportunity for professional growth. By swapping immediate answers for targeted inquiry, you transfer the cognitive load and the ownership of the outcome back to the employee. Step 3 is challenge integration. This requires you to sit in silence and allow the employee to struggle. You have to tolerate their discomfort without removing the obstacle. You will immediately face the efficiency trap. Your brain will tell you that doing the work yourself is faster and easier for everyone, but stepping in to speed things up kills their competence. Problem-solving capability is a neural pathway, and those pathways are only built through actual struggle. This graph illustrates discomfort equals growth. Letting someone struggle creates a temporary dip in short-term efficiency, but as they figure it out, their long-term capacity and innovation skyrocket. If they push back, use this script. I'm supporting your process, not solving your problem. True leadership requires trading the comfort of immediate execution for the temporary discomfort that produces sustainable competence. Step 4 is establishing the no-rescue boundary. You send the employee back to their desk to execute their self-discovered solution entirely on their own. When they complete the task, you must explicitly celebrate their independent execution. Praise their ability to navigate the problem, not their reliance on your guidance. Repeating this boundary creates an anti-fragile culture. Instead of breaking down under pressure, your team learns to use stress to grow stronger and more innovative. This methodology forms the core of management consultant Wesley Paterson's work, The Hero's Rope, which details how relying on heroics obscures systemic weaknesses. Enforcing this no-rescue boundary permanently shifts your organizational dynamic. You move away from centralized dependency and build a team defined by distributed excellence. Replacing just one rescue mission a day with this 4-step protocol has a compounding effect. Over time, your team stops bringing you problems and starts bringing you executed solutions. Instead of exhausting yourself carrying everyone across the river, your team of capable professionals knows exactly how to pull themselves to the other side. The next time a crisis lands on your desk and an employee asks what to do, actively refuse to solve it for them. Because your ultimate success as a leader is not defined by how much you do. It is defined by how completely you render yourself unnecessary. Go hand them the rope.